Dr. Amar Patnaik, sir.
Thank you, sir.
7 minutes.
Honorable Chairman, sir,
And you know how to monetize time.
as I
7
stand
minutes.
here on behalf of my party, the Biju Janata Dal, and my leader, Shri Naveen Patnaik, the Honorable Chief Minister of Orissa, in support of the motion of thanks on President's address, I am filled with pride on several counts. First, for being an ODIA, as Honorable President is the first ODIA to occupy this highest constitutional office of our country. She is also the first tribal president of India and only the second woman president of India. I salute the visionary leadership of my leader, Naveen Patnaik, who as undisputed leader of 4.5 crore ODIs for about quarter of a century now, was the first to support her candidacy to this august office. Sir, the Arthashastra mentions three important principles of good governance. Sarva Loka Kalyankari Karma, meaning universal welfare. Sarva Loka Sangram Ebapi, meaning maintaining and protecting each and everyone in the creation. And Sarva Hitaya Rata, that is securing universal care for everyone. Honorable Chairman, sir, the President's address highlighted that the grand edifice of a Viksit Bharat will be erected on four strong pillars: women power, youth power, farmers, and the poor. Sir, our Honorable CM Naveen Patnaik's governance model has always centered around bringing happiness to these sections of society, adopting the unique 5T model of implementation, which includes transparency, technology, teamwork, time, and transformation. In the words of our Honorable CM, who has been a flag bearer of women's empowerment in our country, women empowerment is not a slogan, but a non-negotiable code for us. Since 1992, when Odisha pioneered the women's political reservation under the legendary leadership of Shri Biju Patnaik by providing 33% reservation for women in local bodies, the BJD has persistently advocated for this right. Women-led development has been the mantra of development and governance of Honorable Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik ever since he assumed the reins of the state in 2000. Honorable CM Naveen Patnaik was the first and the only CM in the country to nominate women to a third of BJD's Lok Sabha candidates in the 2019 Lok Sabha elections. Therefore, passing of the Women's Reservation Bill in 2023, which the Honorable President alluded to in her speech, fills us with great satisfaction. I would like to exhort the Union Government to consider conferring the Bharat Ratna on this legendary leader Biju Patnaik, which has been a demand not just from BJD, but also from some other parties who had the privilege of knowing and working with him. On the economic empowerment front, our Mission Shakti program, started by Honorable CM Naveen Patnaik in 2001, has successfully transformed about 6 lakh women SHGs, comprising about 70 lakh women, into vibrant hubs of economic activity across different sectors. The Union Government's effort to follow the same path is praiseworthy. Speaking of youth power, sir, the Union Government's progressive investment in newest technology, such as through artificial intelligence mission, is a great step towards making India a leading digital economy. This comes as an encouraging support to Orissa government's recent measures in this field, the Orissa for Artificial Intelligence and the Artificial Intelligence for Youth initiatives launched in 2023. Further, Honorable President had rightly focused on the significance of the sports economy, which is a great source of meeting the aspirations of our youth and providing opportunities to them. Our CM believes that investment in sports is an investment in youth. Investment in youth is an investment in the future. From building the largest hockey stadium in the world and supporting the national hockey teams, both men and women, to creating state-of-the-art infrastructure for promoting all sports amongst all sections, especially women and tribals, such measures have enabled Odisha to move closer to the vision of becoming India's sports capital. This unique sports model of Odisha, built around partnerships of sporting excellence, competition, coaching, infrastructure, and welfare schemes for meritorious athletes, can be a blueprint for the center and other state governments. Honorable Chairman, sir, farmers are the backbone of our nation. Former American President John F. Kennedy once said, "The farmer is the only man in our economy who has to buy everything he buys at retail, sells everything he sells at wholesale, and pays for the freight both ways." Thanks to the leadership of Honorable CM, Orissa is the only state in the country to double the farmers' income. This achievement has been made possible through systematic interventions and income support to all farmers, including the landless laborers and the tenant farmers, through the Krushak Assistance for Livelihood Income Augmentation Scheme, the Kalia scheme. Through this House, I wish to fervently implore the Union government to emulate the same model and expand the reach of Prime Minister Kisan Samman Nidhi scheme to encompass tenant and landless farmers, and implement the MS Swaminathan Committee report in true spirit while calculating the MSP for procurement of farmers' produce. I also suggest introducing a composite blended insurance scheme customized for farmers' various needs. This inclusive plan could cover crops, agricultural tools, as well as personal insurance such as health and accident coverage. This would save time and money for farmers and ensure comprehensive protection. Speaking of the poor, sir, the upliftment of 25 crore people from multidimensional poverty is certainly a considerable feat. Our leader, Sri Naveen Patnaik, believes that a healthy population with the right education and skill is always the prime driving force for a prosperous nation. Orissa experienced the most notable reduction in the count of multidimensionally poor, dropping from 29.34% in 2015-16 to 15.68% in 2019-21. It has also achieved the fastest decrease in poverty in rural areas from 32.59% to 19.28%. This underlines the significance of a well-functioning social sector which is accessible and affordable till the last mile of the state. I also want to highlight the importance of social mobility. In a 2000 survey by the World Economic Forum spanning 27 nations, India emerged as the leader in residents' confidence regarding upward social mobility. This underscores the widespread belief amongst Indians that with humble beginnings and hard work, prosperity and success is an achievable and prevalent journey. However, social mobility is elusive in a society plagued by inequality of all kinds, some of it which has been historically inherited. It is the imperative that we address this inequality
Please
in all
conclude.
its forms. And I am reminded of the lines of Sant Bhima Bhoi. So he was one of the topmost Oriya poets sent of Mahima Dharma. He says, Mo jivana pache norke padithau jagat uddhara heu. Let my soul be condemned to hell, but let the universe be redeemed. So lastly, I would be remiss if I didn't mention that the vision of Viksit Bharat would not be possible without Vikasit states. Therefore, it is imperative to uphold the principles of federalism outlined in our constitution, particularly in the devolution of fiscal resources to the states, and in particular to states with historic backwardness and who regularly face the scourge of natural disasters like Orissa. Anyway, thank you so much, sir, for giving me this opportunity.
K. Kesav Rao.
No, sir, I said I will speak tomorrow, if you excuse me.
All right. Professor Manoj Kumar Jha.